What is the single best episode of television you've ever seen? Better Call Saul, Season 3, Episode 5, Chicanery. When Chuck loses it on the stand, that was such a brilliant scene. Edit. Fix the episode number. He defecated through a sunroof. To piggyback off of this, fun and games was a transcendent moment for me. Gus's final scene, Mike's final scene, Jimmy and Kim's destruction of Cheryl, Kim's resignation, and then the most heartbreaking separation that you knew was coming but hits like a truck anyway. And I didn't want that, because I was having too much fun. Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad, and I didn't even think that was possible when it started. Couldn't be Jimmy, not our sweet Jimmy. Episode 1 of The Newsroom. Jeff Daniels' monologue about why America isn't the greatest nation on earth is truly epic. The only thing he misses is how much worse things are today. Bob's Burgers, Season 13, Episode 10, The Plight Before Christmas. An emotional culmination of everything that makes the show so good. I Was Coming to Say Amelia, Season 13, Episode 22, Season 13 was top tier. The series finale for The Good Place. I've never sobbed and laughed as much in any one piece of media as that. Season 1, Episode 4 of True Detective Who Goes There. After that, maybe the first episode of Lost. At the time, it was amazing television. Is that the one that ends in the tracking shot through the projects? Holy hell, that's good. 100% agree about the True Detective episode. That first season is the best thing I've ever seen on TV. Nothing even comes close for me. I'm floored every time. It's been said to death, but the first season of True Detective is truly something else. Roseanne, when Jackie's boyfriend Fisher abuses her. The scene in the kitchen where Roseanne and Dan find out, and Dan grabs his hat and coat to go confront Fisher, makes me teary-eyed every time. The episode ends with Dan getting arrested for beating up Fisher. Dan and his cellmates singing Jailhouse Rock was the perfect ending to a perfect episode. Dexter, Season 4, Episode 12. People forget how good this season was. The death of the Trinity Killer was probably expected. The death of Dexter's wife wasn't, and was absolutely shocking. Shame they fell off a cliff after this. John Lithgow's performance that whole season was one of the best characters ever. What do you mean? That was the last episode. A perfect place to leave it. The Office, where Dwight has a mock fire drill. It's just the opening of the episode, and probably the funniest 30 seconds of TV ever. The Box, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. A bottle episode written perfectly and with superb acting. It was planned, not the usual over-budget forced episode. Had to scroll way too far down for this. I just commented the same myself. Sterling K. Brown is fantastic in this episode, and the whole setting, tension, and stakes are brilliant throughout. The Haunting of Hill House, close race between Episode 5, The Bent Neck Lady, and Episode 6, Two Storms. The latter includes a 15-minute scene shot in one take. Incredible storytelling, acting, cinematography, everything. Is Two Storms the one with the funeral parlor scene? I said recently, I need to rewatch this series. Top 5 favorite shows. The Bent Neck Lady episode jump scared the hell out of me. I loved it. The Last of Us, Season 1, Episode 3, Long Time, the Bill and Frank episode. I don't know if it's the absolute best, but it's up there. It tells a really compelling, self-contained story that stands strong on its own but supports the broader narrative by using these characters to show the years after the outbreak leading up to the present. Buffy, once more with feeling, just beating out Hush. Also love Andor, but it works best as 3-episode arcs. So many to choose from on Buffy: Halloween, Passion, Doppelgangland, Band Candy, Restless, The Gift. Band of Brothers Why We Fight, the episode where they find the camps. Just haunting. That, or Breaking Point. What I saw that day was the most awesome and terrifying display of firepower I'd ever seen in my whole life. And then, of course, the Spires scene where he leads the platoon into Foy. For me, it's Corentin. Blythe is my favorite character from the show, and he really shows that these guys were, for a large part, scared kids, being sent to save the world from a madman. Now I feel like a jerk coming here to say the chocolate conveyor belt episode of I Love Lucy. First time watching it this year, I was aware of how highly rated the show was, didn't really buy it. I still can't get over how amazing it was, still think about it months later. I wanted to rewatch straight away, but figured it's absolutely going to be one I return to a lot, so giving myself some breathing room. Westworld's Kiksuya, Season 2, Episode 8. While I did have issues with Westworld, I've watched that episode multiple times because of how tragically beautiful it is. The Last of Us, Season 1, Episode 3, Long Time. That one caught me off guard. I was emotionally involved and listened to the song on repeat for weeks. What also really stood out for me was that them being gay just felt like a natural incidental and not forced like in many other shows. This is the one I scrolled for, immediately came to mind. Their story was so rich, I can't believe they fit all that into one episode. I feel like I knew them so much longer. Weirdly, I stopped watching after that. It was so good. Well, clearly nothing is going to top this, and so I drifted away. It's a series, one mean to return to, just haven't yet. The Season 1 finale of Severance. It's just a pure, hour-long build-up that never lets go of its tension. I just started the series last night. Seems promising. Oh my god, yes. My husband and I sat there with our mouths open at the end and immediately started Season 2. Can't wait for Season 3. I have a few Britcom candidates. Blackadder, the finale of the 4th series. Faulty Towers, the Germans. The IT Crowd, the Workouting. Psych, Season 6, Episode 2, Last Night Gus. There are a lot of great answers from serious shows, but if I just want to be entertained, this is the episode. It's silly, entertaining chaos, and watching the characters work out what happened the night before is hilarious. I love every second of this episode, and it's a great representation of Psych as a whole. Detective Lassiter, where are your pants? Whimpering. Look, I don't care if we did kill this guy, I'm just happy to be a part of it. Louis, sleepy time, and I'm a man in his 50s with no kids. It's that good. Scrubs, the episode where Dr. Cox is coming to terms with Brendan Fraser's character's death and attending the funeral. Edit. I must say, one of my absolute favorite moments in that show is when they had the really uptight lady patient and they kept telling her she has to fart or use the restroom before they could let her go. Then she finally lets it rip, and the reaction to it is as if someone saw death itself. For me, it was the How to Save a Life episode. My Screw Up, Season 3, Episode 14, February 2004. Honestly, that episode is impactful, but after my 12th series rewatch, I have thoughts. The episode where Cox loses all 3 patients, OR, the Season 8 episode where the guys forego steak night in favor of spending time with a terminal patient, are huge for me and show the true depth of the characters. JD says it best. To see you still take it this hard shows the immense well of compassion Cox still has. The same can be said of Turk during the terminal patient episode. After being just a scalpel jockey to giving up a precious night off for Bill, and him and JD exploring their real fear of death, was huge. The episode with the ambulance driver who lost her son always does it to me. He's always 10 to me. Many to choose from, but the one I thought of instantly was The Leftovers, Season 2, Episode 8, International Assassin. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. It really helps. Subscribe for more, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next one.